What's up, guys? Hope you're having a good day. Today we're gonna be playing What Remains of Edith Finch. It's a fun little story game I thought we could play. I've been wanting to play it for a while now. Hope you enjoy.
Let me drive the boat.
So we're on a boat right now. Edith Finch?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Alright. Oh, there's the tower.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
So you didn't really live here.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked
7?
urgent, open immediately.
They weren't open, I'll tell you that right now.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
No trespassing.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
So her mom's dead.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
What path? See, left is always, or no, right is always right, but left is left. Come on, we gotta go left. Uh,
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
yeah, that guy's missing. Milton Finch.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent,
It's alright.
as if they're about to say something but never do.
So the forest is haunted. Oh, so if we took the right path, that's where it would be.
The
Beautiful.
house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Is that a crocodile? This house is nice. Like, well, the area it is. There it is.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I mean, the forest is haunted, so.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
These guys must be rich. They have 3 stories.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Not bad.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Got some good.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
I do got a lot of tuna.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Yeah. There's a lot of books. They must read a lot.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
How does the house sing? I wonder if these are real book titles. I don't know.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
That's some nice music right there. Oh! Why did... Gotta turn that back on. There we go. Heck of people live here. There's like...
After Milton disappeared,
a lot of people.
Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
That doesn't seem like a good parent if they're sealing the doors.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Dang.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay, so there's 1, 2 people living here. 3, 4. Maybe 5, that room right there.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
6. Barbara. If that's Barbara, she's famous because she's in a thing.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. Barbara was a child star for 2 years.
Yeah, she's famous.
Until America grew out of it. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
My boy looks like Benjamin Franklin. Let's check this out first.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
1940. 1947.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
It looks nice. This room looks cool. Yeah, it's like an ocean, but like, yeah, it's
Lewis
cool.
told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
That's where the key opened?
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Wait, I think Milton was the guy outside in the missing posting. I'm not sure.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
We're about to find a cool secret. So I think Molly lives here.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's nice.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah, Molly does live here. What do I do? Very good graphics though. Oh.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen.
Wait,
It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Don't eat your rabbit.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
No, don't eat that.
I kept eating and eating.
No, you don't want to eat that, no. No. Oh god.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Yeah, those are inedible. You don't want to eat those.
Then I heard chirping outside my
Oh
window.
god. She's gonna eat the bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
That
I
you don't
reached
eat it.
out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Oh. I'm controlling the
I
cat.
tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Where are they? No way that cat can go right there. Get it.
I jumped and I almost got her.
No, I'm gonna get it.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
No, don't eat it.
I gobbled her up,
It's kids are gonna have
and
nothing.
suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Or don't eat whatever's in the grass.
Rabbits.
Get him. We got it.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Okay, that's
I
sadistic.
swallowed him up, and I didn't
Or
chew one.
psychopath.
Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
No, why you? Sorry, rabbit.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
How? The boy's about to die. He needs oxygen. Or no, he needs water.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Get it. Get the seal.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
I'm sorry, seal.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
That you don't eat it. It has a family too. Yes, we have to. I'm sorry, seal. I'm sorry, seal.
Grabbed on tight. And I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
My eel? Get the bird.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, you're not gonna eat the humans, man. Oh. I think I'm going the wrong way. Where do I... Am I doing something wrong, or...? This is the game? Oh. So we're gonna eat the humans.
I was big, and I moved real quiet.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Oh, you should stop. Uh-oh. truth. Sorry, Captain.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water and smell something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What was it?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
There's probably another snake in there.
I got closer and closer.
This is her room. She's gonna eat herself. Or the gerbil.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
She didn't get... Oh. I think she did get eaten. Because that was the last thing she wrote, I think.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Yeah. The cat that she was transformed. Oh, we're going out?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Wait, so Molly's the cat? Or the...
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Yeah.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Why does everyone die?
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
So they're cursed.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Oh.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
How do I get out? Oh.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So Odin's the original.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
There's a mole?
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I'm thinking that old lady's Edie, but I don't know.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
That's nice.
It was a pretty big trace.
You think? That book's old because Edith Finch was the original owner, I think.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh my god! Wow!
Calvin? He was 1950, but he died in 1961.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
That's a big camera. It's a big map.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
He's probably gonna fall off.
I told him going around was impossible.
And he just...
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Well, he's about to go over it.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, he did it.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
He should have survived though. He fell in the water. I'm guessing he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
But he... yeah. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it there. I had fun making this video, and I hope you had fun watching it. 10 likes, and I'll try to make this a series. If you don't want to see this as a series, just tell me why in the comments, and if you want me to play a different game, tell me what game to play, and I'll try to play it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.